Right, Dave.
Other way round, please.
Dave, right?
Yep.
Welcome to, well, you know it, and everyone else knows it, as the game before the intro game.
Oh, I love the game before the intro game.
You
I've missed it.
You questioned that. You should have missed it. I've got something for you here.
Oh, bloody hell. I did question it because it made it sound like it's something we'd done many times before.
Yep.
And we'd never given it a title before the last time that you said it's the game before the intro game.
Yeah, I almost called it the game before the intro game.
That doesn't make sense.
That would have made less sense, wouldn't it? I feel like I can trust you.
Oh, more for you.
And because of this, I'm gonna hand you this.
Oh, which is
well, read out what it is.
it's a bomb defusal manual.
Yes. So for the game before the intro game, we're going to play an actual game.
Oh, actual game, real game.
A real game called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I'm a little bit worried that we're playing a real game that involves me defusing a bomb. Oh. No, you're defusing a bomb.
I'm going to defuse the bomb, and you're going to read the... You're going to tell me how to defuse the bomb, basically, is how it's going to go.
Right.
This is how it's going to work. I've got a bomb, Dave.
No, I'm not the bomb.
I
am the bomb.
You're the bomb. We've got one bomb to defuse.
And I've got a manual.
You've got the manual to tell me how to defuse it. This particular bomb, we have 5 minutes to defuse.
Yep.
We have 3 modules on the bomb, and we get 3 strikes until it blows up.
Tell me what you see.
So I see a module that's got some wires going from left to right, or right to left, depending on how you look at it.
Right. How many wires?
4 wires.
4 wires. Have you got more than one red wire?
No.
Okay. Is the last wire yellow?
Yes.
Are there any red wires?
There's 1 red wire.
Is there a blue wire?
Yes.
Is there more than 1 yellow wire?
No.
Cut the first wire, please.
Done. We cleared that module.
Done.
Nicely done. Right. I've got a big yellow button that says the word abort on it. So that's probably good to press, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Yellow button that says abort. Right.
Yeah.
Is it? What colour is it?
Yellow.
You said that already, didn't you?
Yeah.
If the button is yellow. Oh, hold on.
That's okay.
We have to press and hold it, but don't do it yet.
Okay.
Right. If you press and hold it.
Okay.
What colour is the strip?
Blue.
If it's blue, release when the countdown timer has a 4 in any position.
Okay, I've got to wait 6 seconds. Doing it now. Yes, green. Pass that module. Right.
Sweet.
Next module is it's a diamond with 4 different colours on it: blue, red, yellow, and green. And the yellow button is flashing.
Press the button with the corresponding colour. Right. So the original button will. What?
Oh, don't say what.
What?
Don't say what either. Come on, Dave.
One of the 4 buttons will flash. Using the correct table below, press the button with the corresponding colour. The original button will flash, followed by another. Repeat this sequence. Right. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, so it's like Simon Says.
Right, so we've got no strikes. Yeah?
We've got no strikes.
Is it a yellow flash?
It's a yellow flash.
Press green.
Green. I've got a strike.
What?
Got a strike.
Ah! Original button will flash, followed by another. Repeat.
It's still saying yellow, but we have 1 strike now.
Yellow?
Yeah.
It's flashing yellow, yeah?
It's just flashing yellow. Yeah. Dave, this is stressing me out now.
I don't get it. Hold on. What's the serial number of the bomb?
Serial number is PS3BH1.
Does it contain a vowel?
No.
Okay. Press the red button.
Red button. Remember, I've got 1 strike now. Does that matter?
No.
Red. Got another strike.
Shit.
I'm on 2 strikes.
Press the red button.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, red button. So now it's going yellow, red.
Yellow, red. What? It says yellow flash, press red. When it goes red, press yellow.
Oh, so I have to follow the sequence. So
the sequence will lengthen by 1 each time you correctly enter a sequence until the module is disarmed.
Right, so do I need to press red then yellow?
I think so. When it flashes yellow, press red. And then when it flashes red, press yellow.
Red, yellow. Okay, so now it's going yellow, red, yellow.
Okay, press yellow. Press red, yellow, red.
Red, yellow, red. Okay, yeah. Now it's going yellow, red, yellow, blue.
Red, yellow, red, green.
Okay, now it's going yellow, red, yellow, blue, yellow.
Red, yellow, red, green,
yeah.
red.
We did it!
Nailed it.
with 9 seconds left to spare, I want you to know.
That last bit was so stressful. Sometimes the temporal flux of a podcast recording gets in the way, and there's some crazy dinosaur shit that happens.
That's why it always feels slower when you're in the fridge. What's the plural for mermaid?
Mermoxages.
We're up to 25% of the world.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's better than
You're right, that is better than... You're full of angels.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to get over that one for a second. Oh, don't say what.
What? Jack lads.
Hello and welcome back to Jack Lads, the monthly show that, well, isn't really, is it?
Not for a while, no.
You just stuffed a biscuit in your mouth or something.
Yeah.
That's really unprofessional, in fact.
Just keeping the tradition going.
Got ya. My name is Luke, and with me as always is my good friend Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good now that I've had a biscuit.
Okay, was it a biscuit or was it something else?
It was a biscuit.
Oh, that's good. What type of biscuit did you have?
Chocolate malted milk.
Oh, nice.
Your fiance's going to be pissed.
It's okay, I'll tell her I didn't know anything about it.
Well, I just told you now.
Oh,
And you saw me eat it.
She won't listen.
That's true.
She won't listen to this.
No, she won't.
It's been a very long time since we recorded the last episode, Dave.
February, I think it was.
February was, right, it was the Valentine's Day special, the blind date special, or as we called it, the visually impaired courting.
Absolutely. That was 5 months ago.
That's mental, isn't it?
Nearly 6 months ago.
Yeah, because we probably recorded it the very beginning of February.
Yeah.
Because it was released on Valentine's Day.
You know what they say? Good things come to those who wait.
It's true.
And all our non-listeners have been waiting a long time.
And this isn't really that good of a thing either, is it?
No. Do you know what they say?
What do they say?
Mediocre things come to those who don't care.
That's a better saying. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I was about to say, can you kind of explain in a sentence why people should listen to Jack Lads?
Well, we answer the questions that nobody else asks and don't matter to anybody else other than us. Things such as in our inaugural episode, was the wheel a good invention?
Well, some would argue yes.
Some would argue no. I think I argued very vehemently no.
That in fact wasn't a good invention. What I should say is we've moved into our new Jack Lad studio. So what you might be able to hear is a lot of traffic because we make sure that we were situated right next to the busiest road in town.
Absolutely.
And
a bus depot underneath us.
And also there is now a podcast dog that likes to roam around as well. So apologies if there's any noises that comes.
I would like to call this location the Jack Hub.
The Jack Hub. I'm not sold on the name.
No?
No, well, I think it will...
The Lad Pad.
That's better, because it rhymes. Think of something that rhymes with Jack.
The
Jack Shack.
The Jack Shack. Sorted.
That's better. Why didn't you think of that? I've come up with everything.
I mean, I started the ball rolling with the imagination juices.
As long-time listeners will know, we take it in turns to pick a topic. And so this time, it was my topic to choose. So I've gone with something a little bit different, but very much Jack Lack. You're back on rhyming again. Jack Lad-esque. Okay?
So it's different but the same.
We've once again going to venture into the future.
Oh, I love that. Oh, well, I did get stuck there the last time, didn't I?
Yeah, well, we've got to worry about that.
But
as we know, the future is now.
And now.
And now, we made that joke last time as well.
Did
I'm sure we did. Let's talk about robots. Oh, hello.
All right.
You did a little robot impression there. That was nice.
I'm not a robot. I'm a cyborg.
What's the difference?
Cyborg's part human and part machine. Whereas robot is all machine.
We'll get on to some definitions, I think, in a second. My question to you, though, is when will the robots win?
Well, we could argue they probably already have.
You think that at this point humanity is lost?
Yes.
Can you explain?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, if you think about it, we are trying, I say we, the collective we, are trying to...
The royal we.
The royal we. Collective royal we.
Yep.
Are trying to replace a lot of our jobs, roles in society with robots.
Yep.
Are we not? And you see those videos all over the internet every now and again with more advanced robots doing things that we would just think to be nice and simple jobs. We do them every day, like walking upstairs.
Yep.
But then if you start thinking about the practicalities of a robot that can walk upstairs like a human...
Easy, mate.
Yeah?
I can do it better than a robot.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well... All right then. Maybe I was wrong.
Argue with me now, Mr. Robot Lover.
You can walk upstairs better than a robot.
Yes.
Okay. A robot would never get fatigued.
Well, how many stairs are we talking about here?
100.
I can do 100 stairs easy.
What if you went to Machu Picchu?
Yeah.
And wanted to climb up those stairs?
Yeah.
That robot will be consistent speed all the way up. But about halfway up, you'll be going, oh, fuck me. This is a long set of stairs.
But do not robots have batteries? Do not batteries robots have not.
We've gone all Shakespearean now. Robots do have batteries.
Yeah.
Although some of them are plugged into the mains still.
Well, then they wouldn't get very far, would they? Unless
Extension
you've got
cord.
an extra long extension cable.
But like, there's those... Oh, I can't remember what they're called, but there's those dog robot things.
Oh, yeah, they're robot dogs.
Right, that's it. Simple. Simple solution is always the answer. But they can carry... They're designed to carry a lot of weight across unstable ground and stuff. Have you seen that there's a video of a guy kicking one, trying to kick it over, and it just balances itself every time?
What, like one of the Mr. Weebles?
Mr. Weeble.
What are they called?
Weebles.
Oh, okay.
You were very formal. Hi, Mr. Weeble.
Hello, Mr. Weeble. Thing is, he keeps introducing himself to me over and over
hello.
again.
Oh, hello. Yeah, a bit like a Weeble, yeah. But it keeps kicking it, and it won't fall over.
So how do we combat that?
It's sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg,
Yeah.
exactly. Which, as you know, the concept of sweeping the leg would only come from a human mind and not, in fact, a robot
Unless
mind.
you've got a swooping robot.
Sweeping robot, which, as we know, are new in stores now.
Absolutely.
Buy now. Buy one, get one free. Swooping robot.
Swooping.
And here's the tagline. Take the legs away from your enemies.
I mean, if that doesn't stick in your mind, I don't know what will. The sweeping robot. Have you seen...
Wait, is it sweeping or swooping?
You said swooping.
Right, okay. Swooping's totally different.
That's like an attack robot.
It comes down from the sky. It swoops.
And, well, it could be a sweeping robot, because it comes down from the sky, sweeps up a mess, and then walks off. It takes the legs out of the robot dog.
Oh, so it's a swooping, swapping.
What is it?
That's the next one. That's the next in the line.
Next generation.
Yeah, we have all of the swaz.
Swooping, sweeping, swapping, switching.
Switching.
Swishing. Swallowing. No.
No. No. You went too far with that one.
What would a robot swallow?
Love.
Oh, they can't feel love.
No, they can't feel love. They can't feel emotions, which is another reason why we're better than robots. Let me give you the Oxford English Dictionary definition of a robot. Okay, we often refer to the Oxford English Dictionary in times of need and of want of knowledge to figure out exactly what things mean.
Well, yeah, where else are you going to go?
There are no other dictionaries.
Absolutely not.
The Oxford English Dictionary definition of a robot is a machine resembling a human being and able to replicate certain human movements and functions automatically.
Automatically, right, that's the key. Because you can have things that resemble human and do human things that aren't automatic.
Yeah, or you can have things that resemble human beings and don't do anything.
Like a Barbie doll.
Or would that be doing nothing automatically? Because that's the grey area.
No, that's doing nothing by default.
Okay.
It's not designed to do nothing, is it?
No, but isn't... what is
Actually,
a robot...
it is designed to do nothing, isn't it? If you've got a Barbie doll.
No, it's designed to...
look like a Barbie.
And bring joy to children.
But the doll itself doesn't actually do anything.
it does whatever your imagination tells it to do.
So is the key to a robot your level of imagination?
Could be.
What if you think something does stuff automatically?
Well, that would be the that would be the problem with humans. So robots. Let's get this straight first of all. Robots wouldn't exist without humans.
True.
Am I correct? Am I correct, Dave?
You are correct, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Weeble.
Thank you. Thank you. That was me weebling for the audio listeners.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That is a tagline that sticks in your brain.
Is it?
Continue.
Robots wouldn't exist without a human mind.
True.
So can robots have a mind? And in asking that question, have humans possibly invented a mind?
Yes.
Okay. So like artificial intelligence, is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Wait, we're agreeing. No, it's not dangerous.
It's not dangerous.
No.
Oh, shit.
Which one are you going with?
I'm going with dangerous.
Okay, yeah, no, easy.
I'm going with dangerous but cool.
Dangerous but cool.
Yeah. There's already technology where you can replace a brain synapse with a microchip. Right?
Okay.
So where does that stop? Could you eventually replace all of your brain synapses or brain cells with microchips, and then you'd have an entirely artificial brain, but still performing the same functions as your brain? If you replaced it over time,
yeah,
then where would you end and the artificial mind begin?
I think, it comes down to imagination.
Imagination is key.
Can an artificial mind imagine new scenarios?
Yes.
Can it?
Yes.
Or can it only imagine what it's been programmed to imagine?
Well, if that's the whole artificial intelligence debate, where does the programming stop and intelligence begin?
What is the definition of intelligence?
At least you have to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube in at least 25 years.
At least 25 years.
If you can do that, you're intelligent.
I'm not intelligent.
No, me neither.
Because I'm 26 and I've never solved one.
No, me neither.
What's annoying is my fiance has.
Yeah, and she's not intelligent.
Oh, didn't say that.
I'm just quoting what Luke said earlier before we started recording.
No.
Where I am not going to defend myself any further.
You refused to comment on your own argument. Is that what
it wasn't my argument, it was yours.
Was it?
Yeah.
From before?
Yeah.
We started recording?
Yeah. You don't remember?
No. Going back to the dictionary quickly.
Yep.
About a robot. Obviously, it says that it resembles a human. I know not always true. We've touched on that.
Yep.
But, you know, a dictionary gives like examples of how you can use Yeah, use it in a sentence sort of thing. These are the two they went with in the Oxford English Dictionary.
I'm excited.
The robot closed the door behind us.
That is sinister.
Right? Yeah.
Jesus.
Right? So in my head, imagination, if you will.
Yep.
They came into the room, and the robot was behind the door, and they just slowly closed the door behind them.
What kind of room is that?
What kind of a room is it?
Yeah, furnace.
Something dangerous, obviously. Like maybe like a
room full of knives.
A room full of knives. I was going to say an underwater aquarium tank.
Which, as you know, have doors.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite difficult to keep the water in.
You know those like tricks that you see where you fill up a cup of water and then you put like a mat over it.
Yep.
And then you pull the mat away and the water stays in it. Yeah. That's what they did with the room.
I mean, I'm thinking just like an airlock.
No.
No. Okay. But my room full of knives, I'm not saying it's just like a load of knives on a table or something. The knives sticking out from the walls, they're stuck to the walls.
What about the floor?
Yep.
Oh, not the floor.
Yeah, knife floor.
I suppose the robot would be okay then.
Yeah.
Robots can't feel pain. Unless
you get one of those knives that can cut through like aluminium. Or a really hot knife.
Hang on, are we making a robot out of tin foil?
Well, you've got to start somewhere.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminium.
The other example that the Oxford English Dictionary gives is a sci-fi movie about time-travelling killer robots.
Why? What is the dictionary doing?
I don't know.
So the dictionary has decided that robots are going to win.
Apparently so. Maybe we should... Should we... Have you ever read the dictionary?
Have I read it?
Yeah.
I've read it.
Have you ever read the dictionary all the way through?
Not from cover to cover, no.
Maybe the dictionary teaches us more than we knew. More than we thought. It definitely teaches us more than we know. Clearly, what that sentence was.
Well, if you haven't read it all the way through, then it will always teach you more than you know.
But more than we think.
Well, if you don't know it, you can't think it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let me rattle off some robot facts, and we'll talk about what that means in the world of robotics and how that affects the human race. So, the word robot comes from a Czech word. Did you know this?
Czechoslovakian word.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Robota.
Not very imaginative, is it?
Which apparently means drudgery. Now, I have a question. What does drudgery mean?
It's like having to do the same thing, menial things, over and over again.
Which is why a robot would come in handy.
Yeah, so like you drudge through work.
Got ya. Or you drudge through a swamp.
Yes.
A swamp's menial?
Well, imagine if you had to go through a swamp every day.
I'd need a robot for that.
Exactly. Otherwise, you'd be drudging through it.
But this is where the artificial intelligence side of it comes in, because in making the robots do this menial task,
Drudgery, if you will.
Drudgery, of making them drudge, does one make a robot drudge?
Well, if you programmed it to drudge, that robot will drudge.
Okay. Drudge Dread. I got it. He was a robot, wasn't he? He was half robot.
He
right?
was. No.
You what? Pretty sure he was.
Well, it was Sylvester Stallone, so.
Yeah, exactly. Point proven. If in making them drudge, and they're intelligent, will that not just drive them crazy and then they'll end up turning on us?
Well, that's where you've got to keep tabs on the intelligence, haven't you? You've got to make
You've
them
got a
smart
limit
enough
there, right?
Yeah, smart enough to think,
Yeah,
but not too smart that they will think themselves
Overthink.
into a spiral.
because they start to worry,
Yeah.
and then
Make sure they can't feel pain as
Yep.
well, so otherwise we can't torment them.
yep,
They can't really have any kind of emotion.
okay.
Because would you class boredom as an emotion, or is it like a feeling?
Is that not the same thing?
No, because you can feel cold, but cold's not an emotion.
I'd argue that cold is an emotion.
All right, you can feel hot, but hot's not an emotion.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one for argument's sake.
So is boredom an emotion?
Yes. Yeah, I think boredom is an emotion.
So as long as you can stop a robot from being bored,
Right. Okay. So make things interesting is what you're saying.
yeah,
So what? So robots actually are quite like kids
yeah,
in that you don't want them to get bored and turn on you.
but you want them to do exactly what you tell them to do, and quite
Yes.
often they don't.
So this is how we win. We program them with the child's mind.
But will it be a child's mind that can learn?
I can learn up to a point, and then you just reset it.
Wow.
Because then the Barbies would be alright. The Barbie dolls would get played with by the robots.
Right. But we don't want them to be playing with toys. We want them to be doing jobs for us that we don't want to do.
But do we not give them a break?
Also, if we're going to program with the child's mind, does that sort of raise ethical quandaries with like childhood labour?
No, I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Right, okay.
I haven't looked into it, but I'm pretty sure that's okay.
Also, if you build a robot and program it with a child's mind, it's like it's just been born, isn't it?
Well, no, I wouldn't go with baby.
No, but you've manufactured it just now.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
Oh, it's 0 days old.
Bloody European Union getting involved already in ethical issues.
Just let us make baby robots, okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Baby robots that don't shit.
That's the trick. That's the trick, because we would have to drudge through that.
That's
and
the dream.
That's the dream. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one for you. This is actually a really funny story.
I thought it was a fact.
Well, it's a fact and a story, all rolled into one. A factory? Factory.
It's a factory.
It's a factory about robots.
Does this factory make robots?
No. I haven't looked at the specifics, but it says here, a hitchhiking robot that relied on the kindness of strangers to travel the world was found with its head and arms ripped off just 2 weeks into its first American tour.
That is amazing.
That makes me feel a lot safer.
It also says something about humans.
In that we can't let anything be happy.
No, it's a simple robot. It had one task to just hitch a lift, get to one place to another, and it got mutilated.
Would you let it into your car?
Yeah.
Would you?
I put it in the boot.
You put it in the boot? You wouldn't do that to a child, though, would you?
No, do we know what this robot looked like?
Let's assume a child.
It had arms.
Yeah.
And a head.
It had arms. It definitely had arms and a head because they were ripped off.
So it looked like a child. I'll put the child robot in the boot. Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you leave like the parcel shelf up
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
could talk to you?
Yeah. Oh, could it communicate?
Let's assume so.
Like what?
Well,
level?
it said it relied on the kindness. So, in order for somebody to be kind, you would have to like. You're not going to be kind to someone that doesn't say anything.
True.
Are you?
Well, it could be a mute.
So if you open the car door,
Luke hates mutes.
if somebody opened your car door and you were in the driver's seat and they said nothing and they just stood there, what would you be kind?
It might have had a screen on it or something saying, "Please
Or
help
like
me."
a smiley face just on the screen.
Although the fact that it's been ripped to pieces within 2 weeks, either means that humanity as a general rule is degraded,
Yeah.
or it was a fucking annoying robot. Maybe it didn't shut up.
Yeah, I've got another theory.
Yes.
My theory is that the humans that end up killing this robot actually planned the whole thing, and they are the same people that made the robot because they were teaching it a lesson.
Right.
They were saying, "Go on, little robot child friend, live in this world, find kindness in others, and make your way through the landscapes." And then, 2 weeks later, rocked up at a gas station, killed it,
Just like that.
just like that, balaclavas and everything, arms. It was obviously still processing,
Yep.
still feeling, if you will. And then, obviously, they drove off.
Yep.
They came back again a little bit later, no masks this time, lab coats. They were like, "Oh, look what happened to you. I guess you're not ready for this world yet." That's how you keep them in check.
I've got another scenario for you,
Okay.
which is probably more likely.
Yeah.
They set this robot on the side of the road. Right. Program it, hitchhike, get back to here. They went away for 2 weeks. Then they drove past, and the robot was still there. And they got so enraged that they destroyed it.
Right.
We spent years building you, you dick. You haven't done anything.
Oh, we didn't give it thumbs. That's why it couldn't get a lift. That was the one thing.
How are you supposed to hitchhike without thumbs?
That's a good question. Maybe for another podcast. That could be a topic. Topic worthy. Okay, my last fact for you is, again, it's another quite a funny one.
Hit me.
Since the banning of child jockeys,
I didn't know there were child jockeys.
camel racing in Qatar has exclusively used robot jockeys.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I thought they used monkeys.
Maybe they were just children monkeys. Child monkeys. Children
Young monkeys.
younkies.
No.
No?
Robot. Hold on. So, what does a robot jockey need to do? Just whip the camel
It needs to be small.
Yeah.
It needs to fit betwixt the humps
betwixt a hump. What if it's a single hump?
on the peak.
Hey, what do you call a three-humped camel?
I don't know.
Pregnant.
uh,
What do you call a four-humped camel?
double pregnant?
It's got two robot jockeys on the back.
Yeah, so if it's got one hump, it would sit on the peak of the hump.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be able to reach the reins.
Well, you just make the reins longer. I don't know. What do you want from me?
I want an explanation to what a robot jockey has to do.
Well, I don't know. Let me find a robot jockey.
Would robot jockeys work on horses?
Absolutely not. No, they
Why?
wouldn't. They wouldn't. Their feet wouldn't reach the stirrups.
Make the stirrups shorter.
Don't be silly. Oh my god! Look at this. That is a big robot.
I was thinking of something smaller.
That's not.
That's not a child's size.
Well, that just looks like a. Yeah, that's a bit more child size. We're looking up.
Very inhumane to spray paint the camel.
Yeah, well, that was the robot.
Ah, dickhead.
How would the robot know which one its camel is if it didn't spray paint it?
I mean, it's attached to it.
But this is another problem I have with robots. If they're managing to control the animal kingdom like this, it's only a matter of time before they're controlling the human kingdom.
The human kingdom.
Yes.
Well, how far into society have they got if all they're doing is riding camels?
Well, how long did it take humans to ride camels?
Pretty quick.
Really? In the grand scheme of things?
Well, how long have humans been around?
At least 12.
At least 12 years, right. And how long have camels been around?
11.
11 years. So I'm pretty sure as soon as humans saw them, they went, oh, I'm going to ride that. Sit on that. It can move faster.
I'm
than
going to
me.
sit on that.
I'm gonna
I like to think that that's how they decided a lot of human evolution was based on what we could sit on.
Yeah,
You know that?
absolutely. That's how we invented boats.
That's how we invented boats. Because we decided that we couldn't sit on the water.
Tried sitting on the water, sank.
Sank immediately.
But then we noticed a log floating down the river.
And we're like, sit on that.
I'm going to sit on that.
And you did.
I could float.
But then, off the waterfall, he went. So his mate went, I know. Let's sit on that.
But only to a certain point.
Only to a certain point, and then we'll get off again.
Yep.
And that's how they invented river travel.
Absolutely.
Who knew?
Simple logical steps.
Or symbological seats.
Ah, yes.
Because if you
That's
step
how they
in...
invented the stairs.
Yes, and surfboards as well. Did you know you can't actually sit on a surfboard?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Have you tried?
Yes.
No. I think you were mistaken.
So, what? No, I've seen people
No.
sit on surfboards.
Have you?
Yes.
Mm.
Why can't you sit on a surfboard?
Because they're made for standing.
Right?
Because the robots told me so.
But you can sit on steps.
What?
You could.
You can't. So to wrap up, what would you say the best use of a robot is? And based on the answer to this question, we'll decide whether or not the robots will win.
Ooh, best use of a robot. As in one we've currently got.
Yeah.
Search and rescue.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good. Do we use robots for that?
Yeah.
Do we?
Well, how far? Well, it depends what your definition of a robot is. Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay. Well, the definition of a robot is a robot closed the door behind us. Now, explain the search and rescue scenario behind that.
Some people get trapped in an old, disused nuclear factory.
Yep.
And
That's one of those factories that makes nukes. Is that right? Nukes or nuclear
makes nuclear
materials.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a robot goes in with them.
Yep.
Because to try and rescue them.
Got ya.
So it goes in after them, not with them.
No. Yeah.
But then it realises that they've been irradiated. So to save the rest of humanity, it closes the door behind them.
And then it just sits there.
And stares at them whilst they slowly melt.
It's not a very good search and rescue one, is it?
Well, it searched. And
then
it rescued the world.
Nice! That is a very good example.
Yeah.
You know what? I might be coming around to robots, you know?
Yep.
I think robots could be the saviour of humanity, in fact.
As long as we don't let them get too up themselves.
Don't let them loose. That's why every few years, sent one hitchhiking.
Yeah.
And then...
Just to keep the rest in check. Look what happened to you if you know,
we let him out, and this happened. We'll have to let you guys out in a few years.
Can't be trusted.
No, exactly.
Dickheads.
Well, there we go. We got our answer to the question about robots. If you guys have a question for us for a future episode, make sure you follow us on Twitter. We are at TheJackLads.
TheJackLads.
LADS.
The Jack.
The Jack.
Don't do the Jack.
No.
The Jack Lads.
The Jack is actually a dance that Dave and I are coming up with.
We'll do it on the video here.
No, we won't.
Oh.
That won't happen. And if he winks at you again, I'm really sorry.
I'll just blink that time.
And also, you can send us an email. We are jacklad01@gmail.com. Please send us an email. Please.
Hold on, I'm going to check them.
Oh, he's checking emails now. So, we started this podcast in the October-November time of 2017. And we do not yet have our first listener email. So, if you would like to be that person, we have promised that we'll do something special for you. We might even have a celebratory episode just for an email.
All about that one particular email or email in general?
No, about that email. We will completely break down whatever is in that email.
Make it a good one.
If it's one word, we'll just break down every letter.
5 minutes per letter.
5 minutes per letter. So only make it at least, maximum 6 letters, really.
I mean, if it's longer than one word, then we'll, split it down per word.
Exactly. So yeah, make sure you do that. And Dave and I will see you, not really, but we'll be here in your ears next time.
It's quite a small space, so make some room. Get rid of that wax.
Gross. Come on.
Oh,
what about the robots that are listening?
If they have ears, get rid of their wax too.
Would you give a robot ears?
Yes.
And there we go.